Hi, my name is Dwayne and today we'll be looking at Puppet Warp. Puppet Warp is another function in Photoshop that allows you to bend and manipulate objects on the screen to the way that you want them to look. You can actually take a picture of a dog, such as the one that we have on the screen, and you can pose it in any directions that you see fit by manipulating them through the Puppet Warp. To go into Puppet Warp, you select from the Edit menu and scroll down to Puppet Warp. Once you're in Puppet Warp, you have the option to have a mesh, which is this, over the object that you will be manipulating. This is helpful because you can see where the different points of the dog connect all into one mesh, where the mesh ties in. So we will put different points on the dog that we will be manipulating, and these are the different joints that are movable on the dog to make it look more real. These points also hold the dog into place, so when you're manipulating and moving points around, other parts of the dog stay stable and doesn't move when you move the objects that you choose to move. So we'll put a point by his neck. At the base of his neck, put a point at his hind end. Point at his thigh. There's another one at his other leg. That just suffice for now. Now, with these points you select the point that you choose to move. So we'll choose this one. And you hold the left button down, and then you can drag the dog's neck and head into different positions, such as so. And now our dog is looking down. With this pin on his back, this will manipulate other pins as you move it. So you can take this pin, hold the left button down, and our dog, it looks like he's gonna look farther down. It looks more natural. Now if we put a pin right here at the base of his ankle, you can actually select this pin and shorten his leg to make him look like he's standing on something. You can also select more than one pin at a time. In order to select more than one pin at a time, you hold your shift key down and you select the pins that you choose to. First we'll select this one, then we'll push our shift key down. We can select this pin and this pin. Now when you select your pins, you'll be moving 3 pins simultaneously. If you notice, there's some distortion at the bottom. And in order to turn his foot back, if you select that pin that looks less than normal and you hold your Alt key, you'll see a circle show up around the pin. This circle allows you to turn objects rather than just move them. So now that we have the circle surrounding that pin, we'll hold our left button down and we can scroll around in the circle and straighten his leg back out. There, that looks more normal. Now the base of this body is wide from here to here. So we'll select this pin and we can look more normal. Push it up a bit. There's a lot that you can do with Puppet Warp. a lot. If we go to this pin right here and we hit the Alt, I'll hold the Alt key down and press our left button, our left click button. Now we can make our dog look in the air, almost like he's begging for a treat or wants some attention. So there you go. Now he looks attentive. Notice right here in his back, this pin, and this pin also has more width than I would like. So I'll select this pin, and I'll pull it down a little bit. Move it forward, down, till you see where you really want it. To me that looks nice. And you can select pins at his hind leg. And you can make these shorter. Now it looks like our dog is jumping in the air. With puppet work, you can do pretty much anything that you imagine. Our dog has a short tail. I think I would like a longer tail. So I'll put a pin right here at the base of his tail. Put a pin at the tip of his tail. And if I select this pin, I can pull his tail. Now our dog has a longer tail. Now, if I put a pin at the back base of his neck, and I select this pin, I can actually pull his head down. I can hold my Alt key down, and I can turn his head to make it look more normal. Almost as though our dog is searching for something on the ground. There are all kinds of things that you can do with puppet work. This is, to me, one of the best features in Adobe Photoshop CS6. I am beginning to use this a lot. You can make your dog look heavier if you want, if you choose. You pull his leg down. Pull this pin down. Pull in this back. And add a pin, all you do is left click on your mouse or on your keyboard. And we can make our dog look skinnier. To delete a pin, simply select it, hit delete. Select it, hit delete. I'm going to move this back up to make it look a little more normal or natural. And I'm going to put my Alt key down, pull back, and turn his legs back. As you can see, it's pretty much no limit to the things that you can do just by using the puppet work. I thoroughly enjoy it. Once you're done, you will go up to the top and you hit the check mark. Also, before I hit the check mark, if you would like, you can have no mesh, and you can kind of see more clearly what you're doing with your dog without the interference of the mesh. But once you're done with your work, you simply hit the check mark and your dog stays in the position that you warped him to or morphed him to. And that's my presentation. My name is Dwayne Hills, and I hope you enjoyed.